Game time. Put me in, coach. Today we are talking about my Lakers. Whose fault is it? Well, this one is definitely Russell Westbrook's fault because he was broke last night. But before we get into the rest of this video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video like and assist, because here we are talking basketball. So you will get basketball knowledge, commentary, and I will be covering the biggest stories in the world of basketball. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get right into this. Whose fault is it? Well, Anthony Davis and LeBron James both scored 31 points. Now, the biggest issue that I saw last night was with Russell Westbrook because he continued to shoot the ball. Now, this is one of those situations where when you realize as a player that you don't have it going, I hold Russell Westbrook to a higher degree. Affect the game in other ways. You see your shot is not falling. Go ahead, get your assists, because you are on a team with Hall of Fame players, Hall of Famers. Dwight Howard, Hall of Famer. LeBron James, first ballot Hall of Famer. Anthony Davis, Hall of Famer. Rajon Rondo, if he doesn't make it to the Hall of Fame, that's going to be crazy. You got Russell Westbrook himself, who's definitely going to the Hall of Fame, right? And then you have Carmelo Anthony. This is the coach's fault because he should have put Russell Westbrook in a better position to actually be successful. Now, how can Russell Westbrook be successful without having to go to the bench? Well, you have to have him cutting to the basket every single play, or he has to have the ball in his hands, driving to the basket, getting ready to make a play. That's not what happened last night. So that I have to put all of that on Coach Vogel, because I have Hall of Fame players out there. I don't just have regular rookie guys that are coming in or guys that are trying to make a name for themselves. Now, there are a few guys on the team that are looking to make a name for themselves, but for the most part, all of the guys on this team are proven guys. Even Avery Bradley, who they just picked up to actually come in and play defense, and he did a wonderful job. He picked up basically where he left off. Number one, cut or penetrate. Russell Westbrook loves to play fast. So in order to keep him playing fast without disrupting all the other players on the team, number one, I always recommend this. Pick and roll, right? What I would have liked to see Russell Westbrook do more is actually go ahead and post up. Get some easy baskets, because he's not a jump shooter. Can he make some jump shots? Yes, he can. But his shooting percentage was terrible. If he had shot a little bit better, that game easily goes to the Lakers. Easily. I understand that they were trying to figure out what to do. You're going to have Russell Westbrook and Rajon Rondo in the game at the same time. You still have to keep Russell Westbrook active. He is not a spot up shooter. Now, for those people who think Buddy Hield would have been a better pickup, if that's how they're going to play Russell Westbrook, Buddy Hield would definitely be a better pickup. But there's different tactics that you must use. This falls squarely on the shoulders of Russell Westbrook. He has to be better. The shooting percentage, he can change that by simply getting to the basket, working on free throws. And he is going to have open jump shots, and they're going to dare him to shoot the ball. So my advice would be work on your jump shot, literally for hours, days, months. Work on just shooting the basketball. Now I heard Charles Barkley say something that I mentioned before. I heard Max Kellerman on ESPN. I've even heard Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp say, hey, you're going to have to probably put Russell Westbrook with the bench players. He'll actually get to run like he did with OKC, like he did with the Wizards. You're going to need him in the game. So Russell Westbrook's main focus actually should be defense. When you have a lot of star power on one team, the one thing you can't really control is the offense. But what you definitely can control is the defense. Now, when you're playing the Golden State Warriors, they have the most team-centric offense that you can have, which is this. If you can't shoot, pass the ball. Because we have some shooters on this team. This is the mindset of the Golden State Warriors. If you're not open, pass the ball. Eventually, we're going to get the ball to Steph so Steph can shoot the ball. If you can shoot Jordan Poole or if you can shoot Toscano, go ahead, knock down some shots because this opens up the floor for guys like Steph Curry, James Wiseman when he gets back, Andrew Wiggins, right? It opens up the floor for those guys because now you really have to get out and close out on shooters because if you don't, they will knock down shots on you. Plus, Steph Curry eventually is going to start raining threes from all over the court. Now, it didn't happen last night, but it can. And Curry still had a triple-double. 21 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. He still controlled the game. Curry realized that, hey, I don't have it going, so let me make sure that the offense keeps running. Guys keep getting to their open spots. I can get them the ball much easier. And they can get me the ball much easier because when they're knocking down shots, Draymond Green is keeping the ball moving and playing defense. He's the facilitator on the offense. So once he's doing that, now things are just going to open up. Thank y'all for tuning in. Once again, the blame goes to Russell Westbrook. He shot too much. He should be driving. He should be cutting to the basket. Opportunistic assists, meaning guy steps over. Once he beats that first defender, now the second defender has to step up. Easy pass, either way, right? Because now that guy had to step up. And guess what? You got Dwight Howard and AD, you have DeAndre Jordan under there. You have mismatches all over the court. Who's guarding Carmelo? Who can guard LeBron? Who can guard AD? Who can guard Dwight Howard under the basket? It's not many guys that are more physical than him in the NBA that have his skill set, meaning he's strong, he's athletic, and the one thing Dwight Howard knows how to do is dunk the basketball. On the defensive end, he's going to either change shots or he's going to block shots. Coach, go ahead, make your adjustments. I'm not panicking. I didn't like this loss because I could see what needed to be done, but the Lakers really have to see what needs to be done. Who's the better decision maker, Rondo or Russell Westbrook? I'm going to tell you guys that I would much rather see Russell Westbrook come in and do his thing and let Rondo run the second unit, or vice versa, but not together. I wouldn't play Rondo and Westbrook together. So again, that falls on the coach. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.